Let's just start by going into dissolving. So a sense of dissolving who we are, what we think, everything that we know in this moment. So almost like forgetting our identity, our name, gender, history, age, just letting all of that dissolve. And just slowing down. We can use our breathing. Slowing down the breaths. Remembering how to receive each breath. So we're not trying. Not trying to think, to understand. To figure anything out. It's a sense of just letting go of who we are. Letting go of the past. Almost in a physical way. So even breathing it out. Or just letting the energy of it ripple out. Feeling it like a solid thing almost. And becoming less solid, more liquid. And gradually just dissolving into air. So we're becoming aware of what's left when there's no past. And we're not trying to climb onto the future or capture the future in any way. Just allowing that sensation, whatever it is, individually. Maybe drifting, maybe settling. It might be expanding. Just into nothingness. And just starting to feel all of the physical layers that have built up begin to release. And witnessing them. Maybe there's anxiety, tiredness, heaviness, sadness. Anything dark, just allowing that to peel off gently. In this place of untethered awareness, nothing else can exist. Beginning to realize what's left. Maybe feeling the heart center beginning to open. Fill up. Feeling the golden nature of who we are. Just allowing the nature to come through to you. Maybe it's light. White light or rainbow light. Just allowing that channel to open, the source channel, the root, and remembering that it's always there. Let's just focus on that root for a minute. Remembering how deeply we are rooted in. Feeling the root system of nature. Where we can receive everything. We can receive the minerals we need, the support, the energy, the guidance. Let's pause for a moment and just ask for whatever support, whatever gift that we need at this moment. Asking by feeling the openness of the channel, by feeling the limitlessness, the intimacy. just remembering how perfect everything is, how that support has always been there. And is always there, will always be there. We just have to ask. So now, as a collective, let's ask together. Let's ask how we can understand the nature of forgiveness. Not necessarily in the mind, but in the heart. How can we feel forgiveness? How can we become forgiveness? How can we remember? Just becoming aware of a frozen layer, perhaps that isn't part of us, but that we've surrounded ourselves with as a defense. And we hold it very closely. It might be called judgment, criticism, just feeling it as a threat, as the threat that it is to our limitlessness. And again, we'll ask for help. How can we dissolve this? How can we remember that there is no fear, that we don't need to defend ourselves? And just allowing the answer to come through your beingness, through your channel, through your root into who you are, into the collective, remembering that we are sharing feeling the depth of the anchor, and how strong that anchor is. How we're never lost. And our awareness of this anchor can become stronger than any need to defend ourselves, any need to criticize or judge. Realizing that the dissolving of this is forgiveness. Because without that layer, there's only love. So we're unfolding ourselves into this golden light and feeling how aligned we are because we are that golden light. And joining in, joining ourselves in with every other golden light and feeling right at the foundation of truth. Feeling that all those differences, those threatening differences and reasons for judging others and ourselves, don't exist here in this light. So we can rest here in this light. And let's focus on amplifying this sense of who we truly are. How intensely can we feel this love? This identity that has no restraints. How intimately can we identify with this? Let's let go of all the fear and the reservation, the timidity. And just know that we have the power to amplify this to any level we choose, to any size we wish for any situation. Everything can be embraced by this. And let's feel how, when we do this together, when we know together as a collective, we can feel the infinite power. Let's just bring it quite specifically now into our body. Into this beautiful physical structure. That has gifted itself to us for this lifetime. Let's just let our body feel the power of the alignment of this love vibration without any trace of darkness. Feel how thirsty our body is for this. And how wonderful it is to let this golden energy flow through every cell, realigning, retuning, awakening, remembering. Breathing deeply in. With no fear, no anxiety, knowing that nothing that appears on the outside can ever threaten this. We can amplify in the same way the feeling in our body, the feeling of energy, strength, and understand that our body is always listening and always receiving. And receiving this golden light, our body can heal. Just feeling the peace in that and the complete lack of fear. Because we know that our source is perfect. And that perfection can never be altered or damaged. And we can always invite it to the surface. To heal our perception and to heal our body. We're just tapping into that certainty now. Which is the same deep anchor to source. The same channel. Just beginning to come back up to the surface. As always, we don't leave behind anything. Just opening our eyes and being from that place. If anyone wants to share, got about 5 minutes.
Thanks, Gaby. That was really nice.
How did you feel it, Gab, in your body?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I still struggle to get that feeling in my body.
To bring it through to the physical, yeah. It's probably happening. It's just not become, completely.
Yeah.
What's the word? Conscious, I suppose.
Yeah, I felt very peaceful.
Do you, it's interesting to, does it make sense to you? Because I'm just like speaking the things that come to me, and it might be different for everyone. I mean, I imagine it is, but is there a kind of collective, like, does it seem to make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I really sensed that judgment as a sort of layer.
Yeah, that was good of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did feel that.
Yeah, I'm sure it is like it's happening in the group as such rather than just being.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you doing, Mom?
I muted myself. I was saying I'm feeling good. Oops. And, I
It's
think
fine. You're visible.
I pulled out of the plug, I think. Yeah. I felt less distracted than usual.
That's good.
It's not saying a lot, but it's saying something.
What are you distracted by when
Well,
you're distracted?
I'm getting, well, you get an idea in your head, you want to pursue that and kind of instead of letting it go. I've forgotten what the idea that planning. Yeah, that's usually where I go wrong.
Okay.
Trying to plan what comes next. I was thinking I'm going to put a washing on tonight. I'd better check meteo, and you just and it's very hard to stop it.
Yeah, sometimes when you go into that state, it's more like clear as well. Like your mind is clearer, so it starts thinking.
It's as if I've got to organize this now.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's a distraction. It's just an ego distraction.
Yeah. How about you, Anne?
Oh, I found this a beautiful experience, Camille. I felt like I went really deep and I just didn't. Oh, it was so thick. I felt like I could cut it with a knife.
Yeah. Yeah, it does feel it's a very strong group, I think.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter who comes or doesn't. It's just created this coherence now where
that's so cool.
It's like, yeah.
I was almost feeling that Vivian was here.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, Joanna. Yeah, you can feel that collective. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of people who listen, to it afterwards, and they say they get a lot out of it. So they're probably adding to it because there's no time really on that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I really want to thank them.
Yeah. All the people on the group. Just in getting to the Zoom connection, I noticed Jackie and Fiona, and they had hearts that hadn't had an extra little one added.
Yeah.
They're always there. They're so totally far more faithful to the group than I am.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Camille.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Your dragonfly was amazing, Gaby. Huge.
Yeah, did you see it? Well, it wasn't actually that big in real life. I think the photo made it seem a bit bigger. But
maybe it was like a fairy, so it was like bigger in the photo.
It's a funny orange colour.
Yeah, really unusual.
It was just so strange the way it kept going away and coming back again.
Yeah.